Good evening, morning, you. Your little collection of renegades, diaspora survivors, and fit for fuck all wasters of the principal's time. Uh, Luckily, the principal is away at the stag do, so fucking hell, I'm only the caretaker, like, but he says, you can read and all, can't you? I was, no bother, WP and all them ones. It's fucking brilliant, man. Are you going to do this wee poetry course for these fucking bunch of spastics? I says, principal, you know, I mean, obviously you've got the authority here and all that. I don't think you should be calling them kids spastics. He just ripped off his shirt and he had a massive fucking St. Bridget's cross on his heart. I was like, what a fucking warrior. You know what I mean? But I do his job with my eyes closed, you know what I mean? He couldn't fucking brush the floor to save his life. Never mind the fucking wax machine. Right, a piece stills, right, by John Keats, or Keats if you're a wanker. Right, like that fucking drama teacher. What do you call him? Mr. Worthington or something. Dick Whittington, the fucking 99th. His dad was an ice cream man. Epistles are knowing your kindness, what might have been, what my enjoyments in my youthful years, bereft of all that now my life endears. And can I e'er these benefits forget? And can I e'er repay the friendly debt? No doubling, no. Yet should these rhymings please, I shall roll in the grass with twofold ease, for I have long time been my fancy feeding, with hopes that you would one day think the reading of my rough verses not enormous spent. Should it ever be so, what a rich content. You know, he's kind of blowing his own trumpet. Old kids, he's like, he's got his flowers and all by this point, you know. Fucking Shelley come over and says to him, like, you know what I mean, you done some good stuff. Wordsworth was fucking ripping money, like, he's like, fuck's sake, I was the best there for 10 years, and then, you know what I mean, William Blake, fantastic, but he's kind of like a Kerouac, he's off on his own, doing his own way, fucking Peggy Patch, fucking, wee words and all. And then who else was there? What do you call that guy? Byrne, Lord Byrne. He used to play croquet with his club foot, you know. So he was fucking good. That Byrne was good, like. Byrne was fucking alright, like. You know what I mean? Like, he fucking loved the drama, didn't he? Like. Anyway, let's see what else this fucking dickhead said. When Cynthia smiles upon a summer's night and peers among the cloudlets jet and white, as though she were reclining in a bed of bean blossoms and heaven freshly shed. No sooner had I stepped into these pleasures than I began to think of rhymes and measures. The air that floated by me seemed to say, "Write, thou wilt never have a better day." And so I did, when many lines had written, though with their grace I was not oversmitten. Yet as my hand was warm, I thought it better trust my feelings and write you a letter. Such an attempt required an inspiration of a peculiar sort, a consummation, which had I felt these scribblings might have been. He's a bit fucking wordy, isn't he? He's like Immortal Technique multiplied by Zuckerberg or something like that there, you know. He's quite good. Oh, it's his sonnets, you know what I mean? Oh, fucking romance and delight. To his brother George. So if he was, or like say Will Smith or something, he'd probably go, "Many the wonders I they have seen, the sun when first he kissed away the tears." You know, fucking Al Blake would be on the lair and all, wouldn't they? Like, yeah, of course. Oh, Mozart and him, you know, were correspondents, like. To fill the eyes of morn, the laurel peers, who from the feathery gold of evening lean the ocean with its vastness, its blue-green, its ships, its rocks, its caves, its hopes, its fears, its voice mysterious, which whoso hears must think, you know, he wouldn't be winning any fucking trophies at the BET Awards, you know, so. Kids, he was alright, wasn't he? What else has he got? Playful lines, you know, titles and as such, just in case you fucking thought they were serious, you know. For the letter to Reynolds back in the old day. Hence Burgundy, claret, and port. Away without hock Madeira. Too earthly you are for my sport. There's a beverage brighter and clearer, instead of a pitiful rummer. My wine overbrims a whole summer. I have a friend who makes wine. I ain't gonna fucking sell him that wee stanza. But I was so inspired by that fucking corn creek yellow pish that you fucking sold me. That I just come up with a classic. I just read this stuff all the time. Fucking pages of it. You know what I mean? So there's the secrets of success from John Keats. That principle's a fucking dickhead, and like, you know, me out brushing floors and all, like, put up the big fucking sum on the crossword. Do you remember in the blackboard? You know, because he always wanted to be lecturing Queens, but they didn't have him, you know. And I ended up, I fucking looked at it and goes, give Ben off like a wee shout, and I was like, here, what the fuck's 2 times 76? He goes, hang on, I get the calculator here. Pulled out a fucking abacus, and I goes, mate, like, you know, the Greek centurions, and, you know, of course. But anyway, you know, poetry's for wankers. Good night.